We've never done an addition like this before. We have so much prep work to do before we can even build anything. Katie's on the phone.
If she calls, something's wrong. How much do you think this will set us back financially?
Hold up.
It's a crappy situation.
It is so unusual, this little cabin that feels like you're in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of town, and you would never know it. We're coming to meet Lane and Lane's 8th grade daughter, Hartley. Good morning.
Good morning.
Come on in. How are you?
Good.
What's up?
Hey. I'm so excited to get started on this house. This is a little unusual. I have a secret painting in here, but we wanted to explain the inside before we got to the outside.
Okay.
Lane is a single mama. She has 2 daughters. The Bounds family has deep roots in Laurel. I know my parents know her parents. Her brother is a realtor we work with all the time.
We live here at our home with my youngest child, Gentry. All right, come on, girls. Our 2 dogs, Lucy and Delta, and we have got to make some space in here to fit us all. Especially if we have foster dogs in the house. We add some more in. It gets a little cramped in there. I've always loved animals. Everybody sit. I'm on the board of a least of these rescue. You spray kennels, walk dogs, socialize dogs. We pick them up from medical appointments. Just anything they need at the rescue, we do. Go, Gentry, go. Gentry is a wild card. She's full of energy. Uh-oh, wipeout.
I'm okay.
She's also the most loving, sweet little thing. Look at that. There is a little fear of change. I am not a creature that likes change.
She does get nervous a lot.
But I'm very excited. If we just had a little bit more space, our own individual space, I feel like we'd be a lot happier and get along a lot better.
Y'all been living here a while.
Yes, 8 years.
Well, this is the Bounds house. It's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, as you know. It's 1,000 square feet. The house was actually built in the 80s. Your parents bought it in 05.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all live here, or did they live here?
It was just kind of a hangout camp. We used it for fishing and hanging out till we moved in. I like that it's small and secluded, but it needs some help.
What I could change about it is having more space with my friends and like the living room and the kitchen and stuff.
You have your own room.
Yes.
But y'all have been sharing.
Me and the 4-year-old have been sharing
That's
for 4 years now.
Tough.
It's mostly her room. I have had a kitchen set living in my bedroom for 4 years. I think it'll be good for Mom to have her own place to calm down and feel like her own and not us all on top of each other.
We need to give you some space.
Yes, some privacy. We have $135,000 to work on our house.
We have some ideas.
Let's start with the kitchen.
Your entire kitchen is crammed into that.
One little alleyway,
Those double doors, they let in a lot of light, which is awesome.
which I love.
But they take away a lot of opportunities too. Because if you had a single door here and it had lots of glass in it, so you'd still get a lot of natural light, you could tuck your refrigerator to this side, so it would be built into cabinets there. You could have some counter space running along under the windows. You'd have even more storage under there. And then over here, you could cut this wall back and build a peninsula where you would have 2 bar stools, maybe even 3. So you have space for kids to hang out if you're in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So that would become your dining area. And new custom cabinets that go all the way to the new door in a warm oatmeal color. Because I've seen in your design survey, you had a lot of Scandinavian cabin-inspired design. So I really want to bring that into the kitchen. And quartz countertops. You keep your sink and range and dishwasher where they are. But in that way, you're bringing the kitchen to this side too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not all crammed in there.
In here, the living room, we would paint, we would scrape all this popcorn on the ceiling. There's a little bit of cracking here in the ceiling we should fix. Keep the floors, because they're great.
Yes.
Kitchen, living room, 35 grand. Let's explore the hallway.
And talk about an additional hallway. Imagine if this was a door to a hallway.
What's it go to, Aaron? There's nothing out there.
Goes to a beautiful new bedroom that's just for you.
I can't wait.
Yes. So what if you walk down this hallway and we would just steal that closet that's in your bathroom and give you a solid wall there, and then your huge primary bedroom. It would be so much bigger than the bedroom you have now.
I would love that.
We haven't done many additions.
Miss Yolanda's house, we tore an addition off and built a new addition.
Not exactly the same.
Not exactly the same because the structure was there when we walked through it.
Yeah. There's nothing.
The addition will be the biggest item on the budget. Let's go outside and talk
But
about
definitely worth it.
Yes.
Absolutely worth it.
I love that your house sits right on the water.
That's our favorite part.
I've got some ideas for some ways y'all could take advantage of this water.
This is the part that's so hard to explain from the inside, but if you can imagine this being one single door from your kitchen, would walk out onto a patio. So you'll walk down the hallway. That'll lead you into an addition that'll add 200 square feet to the house, into your big new bedroom. We'll make an opening at that side of the house that connects to that new hallway, and that'll lead you to the addition. We'll extend into the new part of the house where you'd have a closet for a stackable washer and dryer. And now in your bedroom, you'll have a vaulted ceiling and lots of windows, so you can enjoy that beautiful view. And we give you a closet over there. Double doors that walk out onto this patio. It would be a totally different look for this house, really. It changes the outside, the inside, the way you live in it. The patio will have railing all the way around, because if you're fostering up to seven
Seven
dogs,
at a time.
where are they
4 or
right
5,
now, by the way?
My dogs are put up. You know,
Yeah.
they're loud and rambunctious.
Outdoor space, you can never have too much of it. Now, I know we live on our back porch,
Oh, we will put it to use, I promise.
Yeah. it
We're
would
always
get a-
outside.
but we have a problem here.
So this is all patio area. This becomes the addition, but then it's going to come over pretty far. Harley, do you see the problem?
The tree?
You ask any landowner in Mississippi and they'll say you need to cut that down. This is a sweet gum. This tree has to go. They're an invasive species. They're not native to Mississippi. I like them. I think they're pretty.
Beautiful.
They grow fast. They put off a lot of shade, but they drop gumballs like crazy.
Get in your gutters, get in your downspouts.
My girls don't wear shoes.
They hurt when you step on them. They're not fans. It makes me sad that the tree has to go, but are you good with that?
I think I'll be okay with that.
If
All
you
right.
feel like I
own-
don't care
For my own room, I think I can sacrifice
what you
the
have
tree.
to lose
Yes.
to have your own room.
So the
Yeah.
tree would have to move, the electrical has to move, we have to pour a slab, we have to run plumbing, we have to do a lot. So this addition with the patio is another 60 grand.
Okay.
But now, what is this all gonna look like, Aaron? Because we're changing a lot here.
Huh. Why don't we come out here and take a look? We've never done an addition like this before, where we're building beside water. We have so much prep work to do before we can even build anything. It'll be unusual. Kevin Eadlin's cabin a few years ago.
Yeah.
Similar vibe, but more masculine. In this case, we want it to feel a little more feminine.
I love that it literally looks like it grew up out of the ground.
It
like
does.
it's supposed to be here.
That's the perfect description. It looks like it grew here.
It's so a part of the landscape.
I even love my post. I love that it
love
looks
the
like.
posts? I
Yes.
love the posts.
I love the post.
Okay, can I keep them? Yeah?
Love it.
I mean, let's let it be a whimsical version of a Scandinavian little cabin out here. I think would be so beautiful.
Perfect.
I love it.
We could paint the siding. It has some rot. We would have to replace some spots, and it would be
Right.
impossible to match it to this color. So we need to stain the whole thing. Keep it dark. And then lighten up all the trim. Add a little honey-colored stain to your posts, and it would be sort of a tone-on-tone look where we have this light wood accent, a new front door, new windows, a new roof, because we got this addition.
It would be impossible if we put a new roof on this addition. They're not gonna match. It's gonna stick out. The reason for doing the stain on everything is that a lot of this is rotted or it has damage from squirrels.
And we couldn't get siding that would match it.
Right.
What do you think?
I love it.
So out here, it's gonna be another $40,000 for the exterior. That wraps everything up, $135,000. You get your own room, you get a laundry closet, you get this outdoor space.
And I get to keep my posts.
You get to keep your post.
So glad that you love them. That's what to me feels like 3 girls live here
Yeah.
in this fairy cottage. You know what I mean? I just want whatever we do to this house to be very much a part of the pond, the way it feels nestled into the landscape. This is the nature house.
That's right.
I love it. Sounds
You like
great.
it? Hardly?
I love it.
You heart it?
She hearts it so much. And y'all need some time to move out.
Where are you gonna stay?
Well, me and my 2 girls and my 2 dogs will be staying upstairs at my
Your
parents'
house. It could be cramped while they're waiting on this house to get expanded. But more importantly, we got to get them back in the house before school starts in the fall. So we've got 8 weeks.
Y'all get moved out?
I can't wait for you to have your own space.
I can't either.
It's gonna be awesome.
Growing up, we always loved when we got to stay at my
A
grandparents.
lot of ice cream over there.
How can we even work here?
I mean, like, it feels like we're out at a fish camp.
I don't think we're gonna have a hard time enticing people to come to this job.
True.
We'll take our lunch break by the pond.
The grocery store right there has a great plate lunch.
Where is Aaron?
Field day. Helen's first field day.
So how did y'all determine who was gonna get to go to the fun field day and who was gonna stay here?
Helen chose both of them. It's always, Mama? Okay.
Well,
Cool.
you know what? I'm ready to bust through the hallway. I feel like I need to see it. If we want to go get our plate lunch and sit by the pond, we actually have to work.
Kitchen's a total gut.
All right, first one to break glass buys lunch.
Oh!
Guess I'm
Did you
buying
break
lunch.
it? I'm gonna go meatloaf, lima beans,
Putting in orders.
Yeah,
cream corn, and spicy cornbread.
that sounds pretty good.
Hamburger steak, mac and cheese, green beans, side salad.
Oh, sounds great.
So many beans! Oh!
I'm sorry, it had to be done.
Busting the wall out where the eat-in kitchen peninsula is gonna be. How's it coming, Katie?
One piece at a time.
Ceiling's getting scraped, taking out the French doors, and then tunneling. We're ready to tunnel. So Katie's gonna go from hallway to laundry. I'm going from laundry to closet. Chris, you're gonna go from closet to exterior.
Ooh.
Daylight. Watch the nails.
Yeah, there's nails sticking out. Now we just need a slab.
This demo went fast.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Hey,
I mean, it's only been like 3 hours. Y'all got a lot done.
how was field day?
She's fast.
Yeah, she is. That girl's a runner.
And it was like the shortest little race.
Look, she's got that tongue out.
That's how you know she's focused.
Yes.
Tight turn.
Field day. Kids play all these games and compete. All the kindergartners got a little green ribbon for being a part of it. And she was like, I got a ribbon. Well, I'm sorry I missed all this.
It's all right.
It was a special day.
Katie's about to buy lunch. We're having plate lunches from the grocery
What'd
store
you
by
do?
the pond.
You know, I love a good competition, and I broke the glass and lost.
Veggie plate for me.
That sounds cheap.
Well, this tree is right in the way where we got to build an addition and a porch, so it's got to go.
I've been warming up all morning. You ready for me to cut this down?
You Paul Bunyan?
I'm here.
He did call you Paul Bunyan. You have an impressive stature, see?
That's right. You want me to jump in there and cut that thing down?
Not today.
You sure? All right, so what's the process here?
We'll get all the limbs off,
So you cut off all the branches that aren't the main trunk?
and then we'll piece the trunk down
How big will they be?
4 to 6 foot.
Do you think you could save me a 10-foot piece?
Just save you anything you want.
We're gonna get Dayton Scoggins. We were thinking of getting him to make some art out of one of the big pieces of the tree.
Okay.
Well, anytime you're in Mississippi and you're cutting down a really old tree,
You call Dayton's.
you call Dayton Scoggins to make some art out of it.
All right, you sure you don't want me to jump in there now? I'll have that thing on the ground in just a minute or so.
Well, my men will get mad at you.
We're gonna check on everything in here.
Okay.
you.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Mitch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The beam is new.
The beam, you remember there was that bad crack
Yeah.
in the ceiling?
Yeah.
That was because there was nothing supporting it in this opening. But now the beam is gonna hold the ceiling up. The ceiling joists are tying into it. He's
We
getting
can
the
be
hangers
open
in.
to the kitchen with our peninsula.
Yeah, it'll be wide open from living room to kitchen and structurally sound. So he'll get all these tied in today, and then the temp walls come out. It's gonna be open.
It's gonna be a lot better.
They've already framed for Hartley's new closet in the other bedroom since we stole her closet to make the hallway.
I want to see
All right.
this hallway.
It's good.
Nice.
I mean, we're moving fast.
It's a little house. They always move a lot faster.
I want to go watch them cut more of the
It's
tree.
kind of exciting.
What do we make? I don't even know what we're making.
Okay, did you ever do connect the dots when you were a kid?
Absolutely. I'm a child of the 80s. How do you think we passed all the time?
Start at the tip there.
Oh, so these, oh yeah, I got you.
So it comes down each side.
Hold on, I'm starting to see something here, buddy. Is this a boat?
This is a boat. So Lane Bounds and her 2 daughters live next to a pond. So they need a boat for their pond.
I'm gonna tell you, so I think we're gonna need a bigger boat.
It's gonna be bigger. We're gonna do a scarf joint. Here's why. The boat, it's longer than the plywood we have. We're gonna have to use a scarf joint to join the pieces of plywood to make one 14-foot boat. But if you join 2 regular pieces of plywood, you got 3/8 of glue surface. But with a scarf joint, it creates a tapered edge. And you get this super strong 3 inches of glue surface, and now you've got big, long panels. Both sides and the bottom have to have this scarf joint. Once our boat is framed out, we'll assemble everything, and then from there, we'll do a coat of black rubberized paint. We'll do an epoxy black base, and then we'll paint the entire thing and do a rubberized coating to make it waterproof.
I like it.
We're going boating. This is the first boat I've ever built. When people build boats, like especially like canoes and things, the strength comes from the epoxy and the fiberglass. You build out of what you want it to look like, so the plywood works great. We're tracing out all of our shapes. Josh is gonna cut all those out. I have a jig for the scarf joint. We set the router in it, and we just work it back and forth. It's almost like a file that we are filing the edge of this with. I love to see that joint come together.
Yeah, man, that's pretty cool.
God, let's put the edges around it. I want to see what this sucker's gonna look like. We need 3/8 plywood because this is a pond boat that Lane and her daughters are gonna be using. We don't want a big, heavy, hard to manage boat. We need this thing to be pretty nimble and easy to get into the water. Here you go.
Ah, we're out of.
Oh gosh, row, Josh!
I told you should have had a better clamp on there.
Hey, Katie's on the phone. Something's
Okay.
wrong.
If it's not a big deal, she texts. If she calls,
Something's wrong.
something's wrong.
We have a little bit of a problem. While we were cleaning up the tree, we noticed this little divot in the ground, and there's this separate septic tank by the tree. But there's still sewage passing through it to get to the new septic tank.
Hold up.
That doesn't
It's
make...
like an extension cord to the current septic tank?
There's this separate septic tank. Just happens to run right into the corner of where our footer needs to go for the addition. So we've got to take it out.
How much do you think this will set us back financially?
I think maybe a couple thousand or less.
Okay, so we should be within the contingency. And timeline.
We don't have 2 hours of spare time on this project because I know we've got to get them back in before school starts.
Right.
And I feel the pressure.
The septic tank is getting pumped today.
Pumping today, figuring out plumbing tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna be tied up all day, so
Won't be available.
That you were going to come help.
I can't.
Forward to it.
It's not a #1 priority, it's a #2 priority.
For me today, it's definitely a #2 today. It stinks, but
It
part of
super
it.
Really
stinks.
stinks.
Thanks, Katie.
Okay. Do you
All
want
right. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I feel grossed out.
it's a crappy situation.
You'll be happy to know Katie reported this morning that the dirt work has been done and they took it out in pieces. Alex is there. He's gonna figure out how we replumb everything so it's going to just one septic tank instead of two
Same.
septic tanks. I still don't understand
I
it.
still don't get it. It doesn't make any sense.
We had a beautiful tree in Lane's yard. The tree had to go, but I want to give it back in a beautiful new way. We are going to be sculptors today. Hey, Dayton.
Hey, how y'all doing?
We're good. I'm excited that we get to do the chainsaws.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
never
yeah.
been out here. Man, you've got quite the operation.
Dayton Scoggins travels the whole world.
legit.
The world making sculptures with chainsaws. Dayton can carve anything.
That piece of wood y'all brought out here sure was a nice piece of wood.
Well, everybody said that the sweet gum tree was a trash tree, it's invasive, we gotta cut it down. Is
Well,
this it?
This is it right here. What do you think?
Look at this big mama.
That was a big piece
That
of
was
wood.
one tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't get Ben off the tractor today, so that's why it's me.
He did the little bear last time, so maybe,
was all right.
you say this is next level.
I never did anything like this, though, so I don't know where you begin. Like, what is the process?
You know, sometimes I'll put a pattern on it. Sometimes I just wing it and guess at it.
You just go?
Once I get a couple of cuts, I can see the movement start, and then I got somewhere to go.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
That's exactly how Mallory starts
Yep,
her
that's
sculptures.
how I
Well,
work.
that's
Okay.
right.
Well, this is a mama and her two daughters that live in this little cabin by a pond. A bird, I feel like, would be nice.
Yeah.
This is a lady cabin, so I want it to be an
Delicate.
elegant and delicate creature. A heron?
Yeah.
That would be fun, and it's tall enough, I think.
Oh, yeah, that would make a really nice big heron.
Well, I
So,
can draw a heron.
Sure, okay, let's see what you got, and then let's see if I can do something with it.
I can draw a bird. It does not mean that I can carve a bird.
Well, you can do more than I can.
You can do taxes, and that's way more important.
Ways on it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, is that enough of a
Yeah, I think so.
gesture?
Yeah,
Let's
so
do
you'll
it.
really get a chainsaw and go to work.
Let's do it.
No, man, we got this. We're sketching with the chainsaws. I wouldn't say that we are carving exactly.
Oh, it looks like
Yeah.
a bird. I can't believe it.
You know, it's not like that bird, but it's
Not yet.
We're gonna take this here and we'll move his head in, try to make it more 3D and all.
We're gonna let you take it from here.
Great seeing y'all.
Thank
Bye.
All
you.
right, bye-bye.
Things are happening at the Bounds house. They're starting to pour that foundation. Should take a few days to set. What's up? Very good today. Katie,
Hey.
we got a slab, we got siding, and we don't have a roof.
We do not. Did you come here to work today?
I'm pretty sure these guys are not going to want any of my help.
I'm pretty sure that is true. You want to walk through it?
Yeah,
So now we've got our new hall,
yeah.
and this is your laundry closet. So then Lane and the girls have access to it. So now you're in her bedroom, her oasis, I mean.
2 windows?
2 windows, so you like have this perfect view. And then French doors that she's confidently gonna walk out of
Every
every
morning.
morning like this.
Yes. No septic tank under here.
No, thank God. Got that moved.
By adding this, we're kind of giving her a second living room and dining room.
She's gonna spend all of her time out here.
I have found the demo process at Lane's house to be tedious. I'm ready to start seeing something happen.
Well, it's not every day you got to demo a septic tank.
It's not.
The windows are going in the house. We're getting ready to start the roof.
Hey, gang!
Get your fingers in there. We're working with Tim and Alex and their team. They are making the roof on site. Well, this is exciting.
Yeah.
It is exciting.
I didn't know we were doing standing seam.
Yeah, babe.
Which is not the least expensive metal roof,
But on a small little cabin.
we can have a little of a luxury on the roofing.
The key to standing seam is you have no exposed fasteners. All the fasteners on the sides.
Amazing. So you just have a big spool.
A big spool.
Man, y'all got a lot of these panels already ran.
We ran those in about 10 minutes.
This is my favorite color for a metal roof. It works with anything, because we had a metal roof before.
There's no way it would have matched because we're doing an addition on it.
But you see, we've had to patch a lot of the siding.
Yes.
So we're going to do a dark roof, and it's going to be kind of tone on tone, where the body of the house and the roof will be almost the same color.
Yeah.
We wanted it to feel natural and just part of the landscape.
Oh, yes.
It's going to have mystery and ambiance. I want to see this run some and
Okay.
Yeah, I want to
bend
see
it.
how.
And
We'll let you punch the buttons, Ben.
Is that all it takes?
That's all it takes.
2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Whoop. Dang.
Hey, you want to come to work with us?
That's pretty good.
Lane's house exterior paint is going on. We had to patch so much of the siding, and we have the new siding on the addition, so we had to paint the house. It's a bronze color. It's very dark and mysterious, and I love it. The fence is a little extra something. We wanted it to feel a little modern.
Got to keep them doggies in.
School is starting in a few weeks, and it's very important that we get them home and settled and moved in. We've got 2 weeks. We are sheetrocking and rolling. We're finally inside. That's big. We've been outside for a long, long, long time. You ready to talk about this, Ben? Stubbs is here.
I'm ready.
It's real overcast today. It's cool. This is
Fishing weather.
fishing weather. We're gonna have to take a fishing break.
I bet you Stubbs likes to fish. He
Probably
looks
come
like-
out there and fish with you on his lunch break.
Fish for dinner?
That's what I'm hoping for.
The kitchen is a blank slate now. We're ready to talk about cabinets.
All right. The only thing I know is that there is going to be a peninsula here.
You want me to take it from here?
You can take it from here. I'm going to go fish.
We have challenges here because we don't have a lot of walls.
Real small. Basically, from here to the wall was wasted.
Right.
So we made it a single door so we can now have some kitchen space over here. And here's what I need, okay? She loves open shelving, but she needs so much more storage than that. She also has 2 kids, and with kids, you have a lot of ugly plastic cups and plates, and you need covered storage for that. So I want to give her some floating shelves, but I don't want to use a lot of the space we have on that. So here's what I'm thinking. Since the cabinets die right here, even with the edge of the peninsula, floating shelves right here, just 2.
About 20 inches or so. I mean, be good. So now we're going to do anything special with the backsplash?
Yes, thank you for asking. It's pole wrap.
Oh.
This is very interesting backsplash material this time. You know what pole wrap is?
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
It's like thin strips of wood that
With a
have
beveled edge.
fabric backing.
It's like a roll top desk lid.
It wouldn't work for everyone's kitchen, but Lane is extremely neat and tidy. I know she's gonna have no trouble keeping this backsplash clean. And it's also a great budget choice.
Ooh.
I want this kitchen to feel modern and very clean and very warm and a little Scandinavian.
Should we wrap the peninsula in it?
Kind of love that.
You are a designer, my friend.
When it comes to cabinets, it's kind of like furniture design.
It is, but I had not considered putting the backsplash pole wrap on the peninsula until you said it, and that's the perfect place for it.
You do the end of the cabinet and the back.
And just the peninsula, nowhere else. Backsplash and peninsula, because it's gonna be like a honey-colored stained wood. And the countertops are cream.
And then we just put this shelf floating the same as everywhere else.
The height would be the same, and the backsplash can die into
It would look the same.
Yeah.
You got any questions? I'll be fishing.
Okay.
He's so on fishing today.
You know when the hamburger introduces his wife, what he says?
I do, but I forgot.
Meet Patty. We are at Coleman's Nursery. We're going tree shopping. At Lane's house, we cut down a sweet gum. We hate taking down trees, especially mature trees. So if we take one down, we always want to plant another one. So we are looking for a majestic oak. What's up, Ty?
Ben, what's going on?
We're ready to look at some trees. Ty is actually third generation. Pretty sure I paid for Ty to go to college as much money as I've spent here on trees.
What kind of trees you want?
We're looking for an oak. I got a pocket full of cash.
Big trees.
We're ready to spend it, baby.
A big oak.
Big oak.
The biggest is gonna be way in the back.
Let's go. Let's hit it.
Let's go.
This is Japanese maple.
Okay. I love them. Those are mimosa trees.
There's
I know what
mimosa
that
trees,
is.
yeah.
I see cypress trees.
Ty knows his stuff. He didn't go straight to the oak tree. He's weaving and driving all through these lanes.
What is this?
That's a weeping willow.
I love a weeping willow.
That would look good next to a pond.
They're good for kind of damp areas.
Yeah. How big do these get?
They can get 30 or 40 feet tall.
A weeping willow next to the pond.
That's good.
I'm feeling it.
I am too. It just makes a pond in my mind.
Let's go look at oaks. Show me your biggest ones you got. I see some big ones down here. So those on the outside over there, they're bigger.
So that's a 300-gallon size. Those are probably 13 or 14 years old.
Okay, how much are they?
Those are 1,500 over there.
1,500?
$1,500?
Yeah, you said you had a pocket full of cash.
We only have $500.
That's
crap,
about all we got.
We a little too many aisles over.
You get one of these weeds here, $500. Our wishes got out there ahead of our pocketbooks, you know?
How much are these?
And these are $450. This is some live oaks.
That's a good-looking tree. That's a shapely tree.
They're
Ty.
pretty, yeah. They're probably about 10 years old or so. This is probably the best bang for your buck.
I really like that weeping willow we came by a while ago.
How much are they?
Yeah, how much is it?
Those are $150.
I tell you what, Ty. What if we did the weeping willow and the oak tree?
It'd be 600 plus tax.
What about 500?
For 5?
Yeah, if we bundled.
Like bundled deal, you mean?
Yeah.
$500, 2 trees.
Isn't there a place up around Jackson that sells trees?
I don't know. I think so.
All right, this, weeping willow, and you make me a desk.
Hey, listen, if we're talking about a desk, we need to be talking about these trees over here.
What about, a nightstand then?
A nightstand? How about a cutting board?
Cutting board.
You know, you put some legs on it and you got yourself a nightstand.
Honestly, Ben and I are a pretty good team when it comes to negotiating.
Yeah. Josh and I both grew up without money. You learn how to just make it stretch.
You stretch the money out.
That's a deal.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
At Lane's house, we have so much to finish before she moves in next week. It's a little bit stressful.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks great.
That looks nice.
It looks awesome.
We had so much to do on the outside. We had to take out a tree. We had to dig up a septic tank.
And that wasn't accounted for. We're probably 3 days behind where we'd like to be. So everyone is here together at the same time trying to make up for it.
Aaron, what we got going on here? You know this is not LVT. I know you do. This is laminate.
There's a reason. The rest of the house was done in this laminate, this pattern, this color. I was able to still find it so we could match the addition to the rest of the house.
I did not think I would be able to find the exact same flooring, but it's saving us so much money to keep all the original floors and just match it in the addition.
I want it to feel like this is an addition, like it was always here.
All
so
right.
that helps.
Oh my gosh. There's my strong man right there.
It's just going in the hallway, the bedroom, the closet.
But this is so thick, there's not much in each box. So it's like, we got like 10 more boxes I got to bring in. The hallway's great, the closet's great. I love it.
And her bedroom feels great because of the vaulted ceiling.
The addition feels spacious.
It feels good.
All of this is petite, but so is the house, you know?
But man, we have everybody here working.
She is moving in next week.
Well, we can get this today. It shouldn't be no problem.
I'm not worried about you.
Okay.
You always deliver.
Great.
Thank
All right,
you.
I'm gonna
This-
get you
look at
some more
this.
boxes.
Thank you, sir.
So nice.
Hunter actually is getting the trees. Josh and I didn't get them. We just paid for them. They're going to plant them today. We're going to put a live oak right here behind us, and then we're going to have a weeping willow over there. It's going to be beautiful. Yeah, it's a good size.
I'm pretty excited about this.
You built a dang boat.
Built a dang boat.
The boat floats, guys.
Hey, whatever floats your boat. See, this is how I'd be out here.
Laying in it. Everything Lane told me that she loved for the exterior of a little cabin in the woods is very dark, a little bit masculine. It's all about the pond and the water and the view and letting the house be nestled into the woods. On the flip side of that is that her interior inspiration, she wanted everything to be light and colorful and pretty and a little bit modern, a little bit minimalist. Why do we even have dining rooms anymore? We all just eat at the Peninsula.
Where we eat.
Because we were able to build the addition for Lane to have her own room, to finally have a space that's hers, after 4.5 years, room sharing with a toddler, it's gonna feel good for her to just have a little bit of breathing room and some quiet. That patio is more than a patio. It should work as kind of a living room, kind of a dining room. We want that porch to do a lot of jobs and wear a lot of hats. I'm gonna miss leaving this house. We enjoyed working here. You can breathe better beside the water. You just can.
Welcome back to the Bounce House.
That's our house. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You like it?
I love it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I love it. That's ours.
It is all yours.
Look at the bird. Oh my God, I love it.
I think it's really amazing, and
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it.
It looks so good.
It does. Oh my gosh.
You had a huge, huge,
Yes.
huge sweet gum tree that had to move so we could build this addition. And so we saved a huge piece of the tree and had Dayton Scoggins carve something that we thought would make sense beside your pond. So that you still have that tree in a new form.
And we have pairings all the time.
We have a new patio, we have an addition.
And your new patio is gated, so when you have your foster dogs, they're safe. It can be
So
a
that's
containment
definitely
too.
necessary for sure for them.
Well, I loved the sticks on the porch. We stained them just a little bit to make the color a little bit richer. You got a new front door, new porch lights, and because we had to repair some siding and we added an addition, we couldn't match the original. So the opaque stain in a bronze color.
It's the perfect combo.
And we planted new trees.
Yes, since we had to lose that beautiful tree, we planted an oak over here that'll give you some shade and a willow tree here by the water because magic.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
Also by the water, your very own boat.
Our own boat.
This is something that we made just for you. You have a rowboat now. So y'all can. They both seem a little bit hesitant about the boat. I bet Gentry's gonna be pumped about this boat.
I think I really like the patio because me and my friends can just like hang out and we can just go on the boat and have fun.
Gosh, to be a teen.
Everything you wanted for the outside was dark, moody, a little bit mysterious, a fairy cottage in the woods, but the inside is where things get light and bright and it looks like exactly what you're wearing today. So
I can't wait.
You gotta go in.
Let's go.
Go see it.
We have felt like we were on vacation every time we were here working.
Ben has fished every day.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, the kitchen. Whose kitchen is this? Oh my gosh.
This is not the same.
Oh my gosh, and I love the backsplash.
And it's also around the peninsula, which was Ben's idea completely.
My idea.
I love that. It worked out perfectly. I love it.
You know, that wall came out to about here before. And losing that so that you could have a dining space and then having counter space here.
A lot more.
Having one door that goes to the patio instead of the double door so you could have a full run of cabinets all the way to the wall with the fridge there helps so, so much.
Perfect.
Isn't that better?
I love all the detail of everything.
Mama, look at the painting.
I know. It's our little house.
I know you like floating shelving
I do.
So we gave you just a little bit over here. He gave you the rest clothes storage because you got to put the sippy cup somewhere, you know?
You're gonna need it.
And then your living room, it was really just paint and some window dressings.
This feels so much bigger.
It does. Well, y'all nailed it. Just
The
your
arrangement
paint.
of furniture being a little different makes it feel different, right?
Yes. Now my house can be the hangout spot. It'll be cool enough for it. For all the teenagers. Oh my gosh.
And I think that's every mama's wish, is for her house to be the one where her kids' friends want to be. That's my wish one day.
What y'all gonna be doing in here, Hartley?
Probably watching movies, hanging out, gossiping, playing.
Gossiping.
Gossiping.
Painting toenails?
Yeah.
That's big at our house right
Spa
now.
night.
They're gonna tell secrets.
Are they gonna spill the tea?
That's exactly what they're gonna do.
I love the little dog accents everywhere. The dog lamp and the bookend.
So now that we're doing the big bedroom swap, Hartley gets the bigger bedroom.
That's true.
And you get your very own bedroom.
Let's go check it out.
I would love these, all my babies.
This is something new.
Oh my gosh. And the dog here.
That's your laundry.
Oh my gosh. I love it. I love the blue. The dark color makes it kind of cozy, but it's still bright in here.
Yeah, because you have all the best views.
Oh, I love it.
We gave you a vaulted ceiling so you'd have more head height, even if it is a smaller addition.
It feels open and brighter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so special. My own cozy little room with all my stuff in it. And it's still the same old bed, my great-grandmother's bed.
Well, it's just when you build a new construction addition, you've got to add old pieces.
Yes.
So we have lots of antiques in this room. You've got your own closet, too. You don't have to share it with anybody.
Oh, my gosh. And I don't have to share the clothes that go in them either.
Nope.
Yes, you do.
My own.
Yay! I mean, I don't know how you've done it as long as you have.
4 years?
Yes, 4.5.
You have done your time, Mama. You deserved your own room.
Oh, I love it. And the double doors to the back.
Let's go out there and talk about everything that we had to do to pull this off.
It was a big ordeal.
The whole backside of the house it's an absolute trip. I didn't even think that could happen.
Oh my God.
It's kind of perfect right here next to the pond.
Eddie the Heron is here.
Eddie.
What's the story on Eddie?
So we have a beach house. We always call the herons Eddie.
Can he officially be Eddie?
Yes.
Okay, great. You got a great patio here that can also double as like a dining room or a little more living room space.
We'll spend most of our time on the back porch. Now that we have a space where we can hang out with the dogs, we can do anything. We can eat, do a craft, play, just get some vitamin D. Just really enjoy it.
Well, how we do?
Perfect. Nailed it.
I just love that we have our own little space and places to hang out.
Yes, it's just perfectly ours. The house is both what I expected and what I didn't. It's everything that I wanted, but it's so much more.
Lane, you gave us $135,000 to do this. It was 1,000 square feet, the house before. We added, so now it's 1,250, but it's just right.
Yeah, I love that you opted to keep this house and just make it a little better instead of leaving it because
Well,
this
we
is
love
really
it.
special.
And now we love it even more.
Yeah, Eddie's gonna be right at home.
Oh, yeah. Eddie's going to love it here.
That is a really good looking bird. Oh, Eddie.